Welcome to Wind News. I'm your friend and host, Amit Roy. Look how double-faced, how immoral communist China is. They tell all kinds of lofty ideals, big things. They are promoting crime and drugs. They are cruel. They are killing people because they wanted to have multiple sleeping partners. They call it hooliganism. There is no freedom in China. Anyway, please like me and subscribe my channel and share my channel. China is a jail. Communist China is a jail. Nobody is free. They are not allowed to speak in front of others. They can only talk inside their kitchen. Maybe, even then they fear someone is spying on them. In reality, China spies on everybody. Breaking through internet, collecting data, plus human intelligence is always there. But this China, look, is crushing people's aspiration inside China. They are humiliating Tibetans every day. They're humiliating Dalai Lama every day. Plus, China has not many friends. Most of the neighbors are in loggerhead with China. Now look, they have destroyed Tibetan culture. Cultural genocide. Tibetans are not allowed to worship their living god Dalai Lama in Tibet. Anyway, Nancy Pelosi came to India and said, met Dalai Lama and said, China must be talking to the Tibetans and listen to Tibetans' aspirations, which means Tibet must be freed. Tibet must be freed from Chinese rule. Tibet was never China. China has illegally occupied Tibet. So, Nancy Pelosi came and said, cry freedom! Kick China out of Tibet. Now look, after all this big thing, China got fumed. And they're fuming every day. They're telling Indians, why you allowed Nancy Pelosi? Who the hell you are? You are a drug dealer. China deals in drugs. You know? China is a local hooligan. How they have attacked Filipinos with axe and knives, killed and injured some Filipino soldiers. I don't know if they're killed or not yet, but they were severely injured. That is Chinese, hegemony. But China hegemony is different kind of thing. China uses drugs and triads. They are PLA pets. PLA is definitely involved in huge drug trade in northern Burma, Laos, Cambodia, etc. Now they are funding insurgent groups. They have their own drug gangs as War Army and Kokang militia, plus Kachin Army. Kachin Independence Army, plus they have links with Arakan Army. In the same time, China courts with Burmese generals. They are also involved in drug trade. So China is very happy playing both sides. In the same time, China uses Rohingya refugees settled in Bangladesh, Cox's Bazar area. They are also China's good book. Via Karakan Army or other sources, via ISI. China wants to control drug trade. They are encouraging opium cultivation in northern Burma. In reality, they will shoot down few people. Killing some people, shooting down in some people in China is no issue. They can kill people, anybody they like. They'll take up flimsy charges of hooliganism, social hooliganism, because someone has slept with others. That is a crime in China. Drug trade is not a crime. PLA General San publicly rapes woman, that's not a crime. Chinese foreign ministers, ex-minister, Y minister, Z minister rapes tennis star, that is not a crime. If you are an ordinary citizen, if you have multiple sex partners, it's a crime and you'll be shot dead. That's Chinese, communist Chinese justice system, so-called kangaroo courts. Same China using a lot of insurgent groups inside Burma. North Burma is under Chinese control. So they are using a lot of terrorist groups and encouraging huge opium trade, encouraging opium cultivation. The opium business is 71 billion in northern Burma, Laos, Cambodia, Golden Triangle area. Cambodia is totally controlled by China and Laos is controlled by China. In Burma, they had Burmese Communist Party long ago, Mao's pet. and Chamcha. They started drug business. And now they have other generals and others, Kunsha, you have seen these kind of interactions. Plus Chinese nationals are involved in drug trade. Now methamphetamine is produced and now they are using chemical drugs. And those drugs are sent via different trad gangs and others to Mexico to infiltrate in United States. Now they are using yaba, amphetamine, methamphetamine and caffeine mix. That was given to the horse to bolster strength. And that is a very big lucrative business for China. They are doing that inside through Burma in North Burma, etc., in many places. You know, they are allowing people to carry drug via Kunming. Kunming is the drug headquarters. All that, you know, investment and this kind of things, they're all rubbish. They launder money in China. China feels happy because they are happy. They are supplying arms to insurgent groups, are selling drugs. They are making money. Chinese generals are making money. Nobody talks against Chinese generals. They are untouchable. Whatever crime they do. And then, you know, the chemicals to procure these drugs are not available in Burma, Thailand, Cambodia, Malaysia. Those are coming from China. India is to send from India is to go from here. But it's stopped. But you know, in India, Chinese gangs are working with insurgent groups. As NSCN-IM, Manipuri PLA and etc. have links with Arakan Army. NSCN-IM have links with Kachin Army. And they are located in Ruili. Alpha is involved in drug trade. They are using Changlang in Arunachal Pradesh. India's drug control agencies are very stupid. Except Assam police and Assam rifles are doing well. And they are, you know, corruption is high in West Bengal. So drug money comes from many places. In North Bangladesh, China has centers, spy centers, drug centers. So from North Bangladesh, they can infiltrate into India. Near Siliguri corridor. In Nepal, China has drug gangs. Nepalese police control are linked with drug gangs. Chinese police control Nepalese police in Kathmandu. So they will say, don't look at that side. Nepal is Chinese colony. This kind of way China is using drug trade. And you cannot talk to them. You know, they publicly execute one or two people, but China is definitely involved in drug trade. And this drug trade must be stopped. You know, because Chinese economy is going down every day. And China will encourage more in drug trade. Because China has created Burmese civil war to facilitate drug trade. And Indian gangs, you see. So-called Azadi liberation gangs. They're all rubbish. Self-determination gangs like NSCN-IM is a drug organization. In general, drug outfit. They have no other work. Make drugs, sell drugs, and talk big. There's a Christian communist. My food, how Christianity can be communism? Christianity has no links with communism. Christianity is always against communism. So, you know, and communists do not like religion at all. These are the things, you know. So, you know, time has come to root out China from Tibet and North Burma to secure India's security interests. Because these are India's security threat. China is a threat for India. Belligerent China, communist China. Communism itself is a terrorism. So these are my humble submission. Indians and an American DA must work hard and definitely try to stop Chinese drug trade inside India, Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Vietnam. So these are my humble submissions. Please like me and subscribe me and make it drug free and proud. Thank you very much. Please share me and like me.